Hi everyone, you have reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on the Real Housewives of Potomac. I finally caught up with the 2 episodes. I was so busy, but I'm all caught up now. So I'm going to mash my review together with both episodes. One, I will say I am here for the podcast that Robin and Giselle are going to do together. I mean, they're besties. I hope it goes well for them. The name is cute. Reasonably Shady, because Robin is the reasonable one and Giselle is the shady one. So I think it's a cute name. I love the pictures that they took for the podcast, and I wish them well with that podcast. Let's move on to Giselle's daughter, Grace. My heart went out to Grace because Grace went to take her written driver's exam. She did not pass. This happened in front of the world. She took it in stride, though. I thought she did very well holding herself together when she got back in the car and pretty much had to say she did not pass. Her siblings were in the back doing a little snickering, but that's what siblings do. But they was trying to support her, but at the same time, they thought it was a little funny, but again, like I said, that's what siblings do. And I feel for all of the reality show children, because God bless them, they have to pretty much grow up in front of a camera, and everything they do, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, sometimes it's captured by these cameras. And I'm sure that if Grace could have really had it her way, she would not have wanted it filmed that she did not pass this written exam. But you know what, Grace? I didn't pass my driver's written exam the first time I took it, and I did not pass the road test the first time I took that. But guess what? It did not determine my destiny, because I'm an amazing driver now. Don't ask any of my friends, but according to me, I'm an amazing driver. So we'll move on and we'll talk a little bit about Mia. I'm in middle ground with Mia. Mia's a little messy, but there's something in her that I do like, that's drawing me to her, that makes me want to get to know her a little bit more. I will tell you this, what I really love about Mia is her husband. The husband reminds me, not because of his age, not because of his looks, but because of his wisdom. He reminds me a lot of Greg, Nene's wife, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Every time he speaks to Mia, he gives her amazing advice, and he doesn't come from a negative point of view. So Mia, growing up, had issues with her mom. Her mom didn't really get to know each other the way that a mother and daughter should. Her mother was on drugs as she was growing up. She said her mother is clean now, been clean for like 11 years, but however, growing up, it wasn't that way. And now she's trying to have a relationship with her mother, but her mother is, kind of not, meeting her in the middle. So the husband gives her good advice, pretty much telling her to, just keep trying, giving her ways to maybe try to connect with her mother, and also pretty much tell her, forgive your mother. The past is the past. It happened. It was not right. I made you feel some type of way, but forgive her. Now, the other thing I'm going to have to say that I'm kind of like over with all of these reality shows, it seems like when one show gets a narrative, the narrative runs the gamut across all of the reality shows. And that thing is this whole idea of being a stripper in the past. It was like Nene from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she mentioned it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that, she was initially a stripper, but, she came a long way. And now it seems like every reality show, somebody is or was in their prior life a stripper. Erica Jane claimed it. Now Mia saying that she was a stripper before. I mean, it's just like, almost now I'm getting to the point with these reality shows, nothing is new. Only thing that's different is the actual people that we're seeing on the different versions of the reality show, because the storylines are starting to just blend and all be the same. So Mia allegedly was a stripper, or wasn't a stripper at one point in her life. And then another thing, another narrative that they're kind of crossing the board on all these reality shows is, having a threesome. She said that, her and her husband were part of a threesome. She didn't want the woman to touch her. She just watched. It's like one storyline being recycled throughout the different franchises of, the reality shows. I'm kind of over it. I want to see something original, something different. But as I stated, Mia, her family as a unit is interesting to me. So I'm ready to see where this goes, and I'm hoping that we do get introduced to her mom at some point, and that her and her mom kind of reconcile and have an adult relationship, because you can't fix the past. The past already happened. I'm ready to see and want to see what will happen with them now. Like, how can they, just become mother and daughter as adults. So I'm hoping they're going to show that to us in some of the upcoming episodes. The other thing was Giselle. This whole thing between Giselle and Karen, it's a little heartbreaking to see the state of where their relationship has come to, what it's come to. I mean, it's just craziness now. But I think part of the breakdown really started to happen way back when Ray and Karen was having tax issues, and Giselle was supposed to be good friends with Karen, but at least she knew Karen for a long time. And then Giselle just made so many jokes about Ray and Karen having these issues. I think when their relationship broke down, then it was fractured, and it just seemed like we can't put the pieces back together. So I'm hoping as things go on, even though it doesn't seem this way from the last episode that I just watched, because at the dinner table, it just, things got heightened. It went array yet again between Karen and Giselle. But I'm really hoping at some point, Karen and Giselle can find their way back to some type of friendship. I don't know if it's going to be the way it was way back when, but I'm hoping they can find some common ground and have some type of friendship. Wendy Zenwen is just a whole new person, even the way she dressed. I will say this, I'm not big on this surgery and, the surgical procedures, but I will say this, Wendy does look really good. She's slim, she's trim, the boobs are sitting up high, the tummy is flat, and she got a little booty. I mean, she looks really good, and I think it went well for her. Surgery doesn't do well for everyone. Hopefully she won't get crazy and start to look like, some people after a while, like when they do one surgery and two and three, and they just can't stop, and then they end up looking like someone that's not themselves. I hope Wendy doesn't go that far. I hope she stays where she's at right now, because I think right now she looks really good. Thank you for watching, guys. Chat with me in the comments. Let me know how you felt about those last 2 episodes of The Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'll talk to you in the next video.